you? I hope you are good. If you are not good, I hope it finds a way to be better. Anyways, thought to share some space with you today in the garden because minerals is a big conversation that shows up for folks, and soil has a lot to do with minerals, and I like to sort of connect everything. Connect for and more. Anyways, wanting to share that all life on this planet essentially requires the sun's energy, and the sun's energy starts sort of in plants that can photosynthesize and then is consumed by other organisms, and that's how the energy sort of works its way up. But none of that would really be possible, especially for us terrestrial or land creatures, without soil. And soil is essentially water, air, and then mineral and nutrients, and that comes from various sources. So I wanted to share some of those sources. Over here we have what I would refer to as a mineral rich soil. So this soil obviously is an amazing habitat for these tiny ants. I'm not sure if you can see them. It maybe grows a thing or two. Let's see, I see some tiny grasses, speaking of tininess, but that's what we sort of anticipate from a mineral rich soil, which is essentially rocks that became smaller and smaller and smaller to the extent that it would be absorbable by a photosynthetic organism. So these minerals can be all kinds of things in this instance, because this is a very sandy soil, and knowing the origins around the area, this is probably very silicate rich or lots of quartz, those sorts of things. These minerals are important. What I like to remember about minerals is that minerals are typically, if I eat a plant or if I eat an animal that eats that plant and I am composed of minerals, and that's minerals, then what part of me is minerals? And so I often think of minerals as being primarily like the hard stuff in my body. So like my bones are minerals. You can give yourself a little knock on the noggin there. Your brain has a lot of minerals in it. So minerals are all throughout our body. We have to make sure that we're eating foods that are balanced in minerals, so on and so forth. The other component is nutrients. And nutrients typically kind of look darkish because they come from decomposing parts, which we can see again sort of going from that larger to smaller. We have like a little stick, and then it's digested into a tinier stick. I mean, obviously that didn't happen rapid fire, but that's what would happen to that stick, and that's probably what happened to this stick. And then it makes this mineral rich stuff, which smells awesome, nutrient rich stuff, which typically comes from organic material, i.e. dead things turned into soil. So in order for soil to stay alive and thriving, and also to share, nutrients are what I think of as our soft tissue, like our skin and our organs and those kinds of things. So we need it all, and all of it really starts in soil, which is this healthy mixture. And we unfortunately don't have an abundance of soil that is rich enough or healthful enough for plants to grow. So it is really important for us to sort of support the soil. And so the next video I'm going to encourage you to watch, I want you to take a look at, think on that, and maybe what could we do to sort of increase soil if we all need it to have these bodies we're wandering around in. Okay, take awesome care.